Hello, knowledge seekers. In this episode of 20-Minute Books, we dive into The Self-Driven Child by William Stixrud and Ned Johnson, a transformative book published in 2018 that challenges the conventional wisdom of helicoptering over our children's lives. It unveils how our well-intentioned efforts to steer every aspect of our kids' pathways may instead be leading them toward increased anxiety, lack of autonomy, and motivation issues. Through compelling research and insightful anecdotes, the authors make a strong case for granting children the space to make their own decisions, even the big ones, backed by adult guidance and trust in their capabilities. William Stixrud, a distinguished clinical neuropsychologist and professor with a wealth of experience in child development, teams up with Ned Johnson, an educational advisor renowned for his groundbreaking work in tutoring and test preparation. Together they draw from their extensive backgrounds and interactions with children to offer practical strategies that aim to foster a sense of control and resilience in young ones. The Self-Driven Child is a must-read for parents navigating the complex task of raising confident, independent, and self-motivated children in today's high-pressure society. It also serves as a valuable resource for child psychologists, pediatricians, and anyone keen on understanding the intricate dance between fostering autonomy and providing support in the parent-child relationship. Join us as we unravel the secrets to empowering our children to become the architects of their own lives, ensuring they grow into well-adjusted, happy, and successful individuals. The Self-Driven Child: The Science and Sense of Giving Your Kids More Control Over Their Lives. Introduction. Empower your child. Let them take the wheel. In today's fast-paced world, children face pressures unimaginable to previous generations. The race to excel academically to secure a spot in reputable colleges has never been more intense. Pair this with the constant barrage of technology, and it's no wonder that sleepless nights and anxiety have become commonplace among the youth. As parents, the instinct to step in and direct every aspect of our children's lives is a natural response to seeing them struggle. However, could this well-intentioned control actually be adding to their stress? This narrative explores an alternative route, one that hands the reins back to our children, trusting them to navigate their own lives. Through illustrative scenarios inspired by the work of experts, we uncover strategies to empower our children, emphasizing the importance of stepping back to let them lead. You will learn about the untapped potential of our children to make significant decisions, the critical role of parents as a source of tranquility and stability, and how taking a gap year could offer more benefits than jumping straight into college post-high school. Children are more capable than we often give them credit for. Given the right environment and trust, they show remarkable aptitude for handling life's big decisions. This approach does not mean leaving them to fend for themselves, but guiding them with a gentle hand, allowing them to explore, fail, and succeed on their own terms. This autonomy not only boosts their confidence but also their ability to manage stress and anxiety, cultivating a sense of ownership over their life's journey. As parents, becoming a beacon of calm in the tempest of their lives is paramount. It's not about dismissing their feelings, but validating and supporting them through their challenges without taking over. This balance encourages open communication, strengthens the parent-child bond, and teaches resilience, qualities necessary for independent problem-solving and emotional well-being. Moreover, reconsidering the immediate transition from high school to college could be a game-changer for many youths. A gap year, spent traveling, volunteering, or exploring personal projects, offers invaluable experiences and perspectives that can sharpen their focus, reignite passion for learning, and better prepare them for the academic and social challenges of college. In essence, empowering your child by letting them take control of their decisions, big and small, is not just about fostering independence. It's about building a foundation of trust, resilience, and self-efficacy that will serve them for a lifetime. Part 1. Unlocking Child Well-Being: The Power of Autonomy. Feeling in control is not just a luxury, it's a fundamental human need that directly correlates with our happiness and overall well-being. This truth unveils itself most starkly in a fascinating study from the 1970s. Researchers observed that nursing home residents who were encouraged to take charge of their lives lived significantly longer than their counterparts, who were assured that staff would handle everything. It's a compelling testament to the power of personal agency. This insight into adult behavior and well-being mirrors the experiences of the younger generation. When children and teenagers feel that they have no say in their daily life, that their actions are dictated by external forces, stress and anxiety inevitably take root. Consider the life of a hypothetical teenager, Zara, who embodies the experiences of many children today. Attending an elite private school, Zara's every moment is scheduled and monitored, from rigorous academic demands to extracurricular activities chosen by her parents to enhance her college applications. Her life is a constant cycle of obligations, with limited space for relaxation or personal choice. Despite her parents' intentions for these pressures to serve her future success, Zara's reality is one of migraines, sleepless nights, and strained family relationships. But Zara's plight isn't unique to her. It's a phenomenon that significantly impacts the mental and physical health of children, particularly in affluent families. The drive to excel, to secure a berth in top universities, creates an environment where stress-induced anxieties are not the exception but the norm. A revealing study from a prestigious Silicon Valley high school found that an overwhelming 80% of its students suffered from stress-related anxiety. These findings highlight a critical developmental danger. The stress born from a lack of control, especially during the crucial developmental window of 12 to 18 years, can severely disrupt brain development. The implications are grave, potentially leading to enduring mental and physical health issues. However, this insight also lights the path to a solution. Giving children a sense of autonomy, a say in their daily lives, may not just alleviate stress, it may lead to a more secure, balanced, and happy development. As we delve deeper into understanding this power of personal agency, we begin to uncover strategies for fostering an environment where children, like Zara, can flourish rather than flounder. Part 2: The Transformative Power of Autonomy in Childhood. A common struggle for many parents is finding the balance between guiding their children and allowing them space to make their own decisions. This tightrope act becomes even more pronounced when faced with the conflict of academic responsibilities. As intuitive as it might seem to micromanage a child's study schedule, this strategy might backfire, sparking rebellion instead of encouraging discipline. The essence of the dilemma is this: giving children control over their lives significantly enhances their happiness and motivation. To illustrate, let's explore a scenario involving a young boy named Jonah. Each evening, his parents commanded him to abandon his video games for homework, sparking a nightly ritual of silent defiance. Jonah would sit idly by his desk, feigning productivity. This wasn't a matter of capability. Jonah was more than capable. However, his resistance was rooted in a deeper issue: the fight for autonomy. Micromanaging Jonah's study time sent him a clear message. His parents didn't trust his judgment or respect his autonomy. This lack of faith was not only frustrating but was also counterproductive, leading Jonah to rebel against his parents' directives, even those that were in his best interest. The wisdom of spiritual teacher Eckhart Tolle sheds light on a profound parenting truth. They come into this world through you, but they are not yours. Recognizing and respecting a child's individuality and agency is foundational to nurturing a healthy, independent adult. Jonah's parents eventually shifted their approach. Instead of imposing study times, they offered support, asking if he needed help with his assignments. This subtle yet significant change in dynamic placed the responsibility squarely on Jonah's shoulders, igniting a transformation. Initially, He indulged in his video games, ignoring his studies. However, as the reality of his academic situation set in, particularly the possibility of not graduating with his peers, Jonah began to take his responsibilities seriously. This shift towards self-regulation did not happen overnight, but it was profound. Free from his parents' overbearing control, Jonah flourished, indeed graduating from college with a major in psychology. His journey underscores a critical lesson for parents. Relinquishing control and trusting in your child's ability to navigate their path can unlock their potential, fostering not just academic success, but intrinsic motivation and happiness. Part 3. Nurturing Informed Decision Makers, A Parent's Guide. It's a common parental instinct to take the helm when it comes to making significant decisions for their children. From selecting schools to choosing extracurricular activities, the underlying belief is that parental wisdom trumps all. Consider Chelsea, a young girl who finds herself uprooted from her familiar public school environment and placed into a new, prestigious private school. Her discomfort and yearning to return to her previous school are met with firm resistance from her father, who believes the sacrifice is worth the eventual reward of superior education and career opportunities. Yet, this decision overlooks a critical factor: the impact of Chelsea's happiness and well-being on her capacity to learn and excel. This narrative provokes an essential question: do adults always know what's best for their children? The central message here is that parents should guide their children towards making informed decisions independently. Shifting the parental role from authoritarian to advisory requires a profound transformation in perspective. Rather than dictating every aspect of their child's life, a parent's role is more akin to that of a consultant. This means offering up all relevant information, insights, and personal opinions, followed by stepping back to allow the child to weigh their options and arrive at their own conclusion. And here's the encouraging part. Research supports the capability of children to make sound decisions. A landmark study involving participants aged between 9 and 21 years demonstrated that when faced with a complex scenario, a boy isolating himself and refusing communication, the majority of children proposed solutions in alignment with those of adult experts, recommending outpatient psychotherapy. Remarkably, the responses of 14-year-olds were virtually indistinguishable from those of older participants. Younger children, though slightly less knowledgeable about specific solutions like psychotherapy, showcased a comparable capacity for thoughtful consideration when presented with all the relevant information. This evidence reveals a profound truth. Children, when given the chance and the necessary knowledge, can indeed make wise decisions. As such, the role of a parent evolves towards fostering an environment where children feel empowered to explore, reason, and decide for themselves. This approach not only reinforces the child's confidence in their judgment, but also cultivates a sense of responsibility and independence that will serve them well throughout their lives. Then Part 4. Cultivating Calm, the parental superpower against anxiety. In a world bustling with technological advancements, parents find themselves swamped in a sea of information about the potential dangers their children might face. The ability to track a child's first solo bike ride through Google Maps or to diagnose minor symptoms via a quick internet search has unintentionally amplified parental anxiety. This constant state of worry not only affects parents, but also has a profound impact on their children. The crux of the matter is, anxiety is contagious, and parents ought to strive to embody a sense of calmness. Psychological research indicates that anxiety can unwittingly be transferred from parents to their children, much like a virus. Even if parents believe they are concealing their worries, children can detect their genuine emotions through subtle, involuntary facial cues. Psychologist Paul Ekman points out that these unwitting expressions convey our true mental state more accurately than we might intend. Consequently, children are not only adept at recognizing these cues, but are also prone to misinterpreting them as personal failings or the cause of their parents' distress. Parents' third-hand anxieties can inadvertently be transferred to their children, leading to a cycle of inherited stress. Therefore, addressing and managing one's own anxiety becomes a critical step in preventing its transmission to the younger generation. Fortunately, calmness is as infectious as anxiety, offering a beacon of hope. So, how can parents transform into a serene influence within their family? Fundamentally, it starts with self-care. Engaging in regular exercise, prioritizing sleep, and practicing mindfulness activities like yoga can significantly reduce stress levels. Moreover, re-evaluating the worries concerning one's children with a more rational perspective can help. It's essential to recognize that, statistically, we live in one of the safest periods in Western history regarding immediate physical dangers. The benefits of cultivating a calm environment extend far beyond merely preventing the transfer of anxiety. It has been observed that children thrive in a serene atmosphere. They're happier, healthier, and even perform better academically. Experiments have shown that children exhibit improved performance on tests when in the presence of a calming influence. Thus, the pathway to supporting your child's well-being and success lies in mastering calmness. By embodying tranquility, parents can wield a powerful influence, ensuring their children's emotional and psychological health in an increasingly anxious world. Part 5. The Essential Break. Kids and the Digital Detox. In an era where technology is pervasive, the challenge of managing screen time is not confined to the younger demographic. It extends to every family member. Children, much like adults, have grown deeply connected to their devices, exhibiting signs of distress when separated from them even for brief periods. This burgeoning dependency underscores a critical need for deliberate disconnection from the digital world. The core lesson here is unmistakable. Children need designated intervals free from technological engagement. The influence of technology is double-edged. On one hand, certain activities, such as video gaming, have been shown to enhance multitasking capabilities and improve visual memory and recognition skills among children. On the flip side, however, the incessant immersion in digital content has its drawbacks. Renowned psychologist Larry Rosen highlights a striking evolution in children's neural functioning, a byproduct of continuous tech exposure. This new cognitive landscape is marked by diminished impulse control and a fractured attention span. Moreover, the lure of late-night gaming or texting sessions contributes to a rise in sleep deprivation and stress levels, further compounding the issue. Addressing this concern begins with introspection and recognition of our own tech habits. A revealing study from Britain highlighted a significant perception among 70% of children who believed their parents overindulged in technology use. Setting a positive example could be the initial stride towards cultivating a healthier tech relationship within the family. In navigating the path to reduce screen time for children, open communication emerges as a vital tool. Establishing regular intervals dedicated to tech-free activities encourages familial interaction and provides a much-needed reprieve from the digital domain. Initiatives could range from engaging in culinary endeavors as a unit to embarking on outdoor adventures, ensuring these moments offer both quality and quantity in terms of bonding. Moreover, highlighting instances of excessive technology use in social settings can serve as a subtle yet effective educational opportunity. Observing a couple engrossed in their phones at a nearby table during a meal could spark a conversation about the impact of technology on interpersonal relationships and underscore the value of present, engaged interaction. The journey towards a balanced digital life is a collective one, requiring patience, understanding, and consistent effort. Through thoughtful discussions and shared experiences, families can navigate the complexities of technology use together, ultimately fostering a healthier and more mindful approach to digital consumption. Part 6. Reassessing Readiness. Is your teen prepared for college? As the final high school years roll around, the buzz of college anticipation grows. It's a shared excitement among teenagers, marking a rite of passage. However, beneath this enthusiasm, a critical question lurks for many parents. Is my child genuinely ready for the challenges of college life? Despite her aspirations and hard work, you might sense a lack of maturity that typically accompanies readiness for such a significant transition. The essential insight to consider is that numerous teenagers might not be fully prepared for the college experience. The path to maturity is highly individual, with each person reaching crucial developmental milestones at their own pace. For some, the leap to college immediately after high school may be premature. The readiness for college encompasses more than academic preparedness. It involves a holistic array of skills and a level of self-awareness that some teenagers have yet to develop. A few telltale signs might indicate your child's readiness, or lack thereof. If you find yourself spearheading the college search or closely guiding the application process, it could be a red flag concerning her independence. Similarly, if she struggles with basic life skills such as cooking, cleaning, or managing her personal affairs, this could signify unpreparedness for the self-directed nature of college life. Moreover, an essential aspect of readiness is self-knowledge, a lucid understanding of one's strengths, weaknesses, and the capacity for self-discipline. Without this, students are more susceptible to developing harmful habits, adversely affecting their college experience. Acknowledging these challenges, one strategic approach to bridge the readiness gap is encouraging a gap year. This respite offers young adults the opportunity to cultivate self-awareness, responsibility, and resilience through travel, volunteer work, or other enriching experiences. It's a chance to grow and mature outside the academic pressure cooker, arriving at college better equipped for success. If your teenager is set on transitioning directly from high school to college, consider proposing a readiness challenge. Ask her to demonstrate her ability to manage her life independently for 6 months before the college departure. This trial might include financial budgeting, time management, and self-care without parental intervention. Successfully navigating these tasks could reassure both of you of her readiness. Conversely, difficulties might suggest the benefit of additional preparation time, ensuring she thrives when she does make the leap to college. Part 7. Discovering Paths Beyond the Academic Track. In a world where the gold standard for success seems irrevocably tied to academic achievements, it's easy to believe that a stumble in school spells doom for future prospects. But this perspective is not just limiting, it's fundamentally flawed. The reality is that fulfillment and success don an array of costumes, and academic prowess is merely one of them. Allow me to set the stage with a fundamental truth. Academic success isn't the only avenue leading to a fulfilled life. Consider a real-life scenario that one of the book's authors encountered. During a casual conversation at a work picnic, the author learned that a colleague's boyfriend had eschewed college, believing he lacked the requisite intelligence. This young man humbly described himself as just an emergency medical technician, EMT. Yet, within his modest response was a stark reminder of the invaluable, life-saving contributions he makes every day, a clear demonstration of success and fulfillment that stands proudly outside academic accolades. Imagine being in dire need. Would the criteria for the person coming to your aid be their academic pedigree or their expertise and willingness to save lives? This rhetorical question underscores that society functions thanks to a tapestry of skills and intelligences, many of which veer far from the academic sphere. Human intelligence is a spectrum showcasing linguistic, logical, musical, spatial, bodily, kinesthetic, interpersonal, and intrapersonal competencies. This diversity means a child might struggle with algebra, but excel in understanding and relating to others. A gift of emotional intelligence that's just as crucial, if not more, in navigating the journey of life. So what steps can you take if your child's academic journey doesn't mirror a straight path to Ivy League triumph? First and foremost, assurance that life's path often resembles a winding river rather than a straightforward canal is crucial. Sharing with them your own detours and unexpected destinations demystifies the notion of a perfect journey and normalizes the reality of varied paths to achievement. Next, engage your child in conversations that explore their passions, strengths, and the activities they lose themselves in, those moments when time seems to stand still. This dialogue is not just about affirmation, but about genuine curiosity and discovery, forming the foundation upon which alternative success routes can be built. By collaboratively charting a course that aligns with their innate talents and passions, you not only validate their unique contributions to the world, but also empower them to navigate life with confidence and resilience, irrespective of academic outcomes. This process is an invitation to uncover the myriad ways one can lead a fulfilling and successful life, well beyond the conventional academic route. Final summary. The essence of modern parenting seems to be a careful dance between guidance and freedom. As it turns out, straying too far towards control can inadvertently stifle and stress our children, rather than safeguarding their futures. By adopting a more hands-off approach and allowing children a greater say in their lives, we not only bolster their well-being and self-motivation, but also equip them for the complexities of adulthood. The journey towards achieving this balance begins with embracing a role more akin to a consultant than a commander. Parents are encouraged to guide their children in making life's larger decisions, providing information, insights, and perspectives, yet ultimately trusting in their children's capacity to choose wisely. This level of autonomy teaches children to navigate their paths, acknowledging that while they may stumble, these experiences are vital for growth. Simultaneously, parents must turn the mirror towards themselves, examining and adjusting their own behaviors and attitudes. The emotional climate of the home, often set by the parents, can either be a source of anxiety or a sanctuary of calm. As anxiety has a way of trickling down from parent to child, it becomes essential for parents to cultivate a tranquil presence, thereby fostering a household that's both nurturing and secure. Technology, too, plays a considerable role in shaping the familial landscape. In an age where digital devices are intertwined with our daily lives, setting boundaries around technology use becomes a shared endeavor. Parents must lead by example, showing that while technology is a valuable tool, it's also crucial to disconnect and engage with the world and people around us directly. In essence, nurturing a child for the complexities of the world doesn't require an iron fist, but a gentle guiding hand that knows when to hold on and when to let go. It's about empowering kids to make decisions, fostering resilience and independence, and ultimately preparing them for a life that's as fulfilling as it is their own. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of learning and discovery as we explored the insights of another thought-provoking book in our growing library of knowledge. If you've enjoyed our time together, please take a moment to follow our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share 20-minute books with other knowledge seekers. Your support truly means a lot. Don't forget to join me again in the next episode, where we will delve into another enriching book. Until then, happy reading and happy listening.